Wall crossing. Smokestacks. Old wall. It's a thick wall.
You're not the first to try crossing the old wall since the anomalies moved in. But we'll make sure you're the first to survive. 2 things to keep in mind. First, to get through the old wall, there are 5 crossing points. You need to induce the electrical grid the entire way by driving the car close enough and fast enough along the conductors. You'll see them as you go. Once you jumpstart the grid, Tobias will route the mid-zone power your way, but no induction, no power, no crossing. Second, watch your battery gauge. You will live or die by that thing. Got it? Good. Start by connecting the power grid at the first crossing point. The controls will be up in the observation tower.
Okay. Okay, so I mean, I'm noticing on the map, there's these little icons here that have a direction indicator. And this must be what they were talking about. You have to drive fast. So we have to drive here, loop around, loop back around, and then we can exit. Now there's a lot of energy here. So I kind of feel like let's loot the energy, then do this whole thing. Although we might not be able to cross the wall until we start the process. We might have to finish it, then when we're done, potentially loot energy, I don't know. What I do know is that I'm gonna go grab me some more putty. A lot of marsh eggs. And I gotta slap the car a few times again. You know what? Man, it's a little dark out today. Woof. How about, let there be Aziz! Light! Thank you, Aziz. Actually, you know what? If I do this. There you go. Now it actually shines on the whole car. Such a worthless upgrade. Unless I'm missing something about the lantern. Slap the car, this bad boy, car collapses, says eyeshadows. Yeah, with how I drive. You repaired the wrong thing. Purple rain. Let's get the tires too. Slap this putty, you'll be right as rain. Purple rain. You can't rhyme rain with rain as much as I want to. Okay, how do things look? Pretty good. The wind generator is peculiar, so it's just on there until it expires. Everything else looking all right. Grab the blowtorch. Wish I could repair it. Make sure everything here is full. Might as well, we're in a new zone. Tires good, tires good. Oh, I forgot the side batteries. Hold on. Definitely need help on these things. After all, they are like, you're gonna live or die by your battery power. Okay, well. Let's make sure the battery power doesn't fail. Okay. What a terrible lantern. Okay. I also have a lot of stuff that I need to pick up out of the box because I threw it in the box really quickly. All quick like. Resource radar can stay. Flashlight can come out. Blowtorch can go upstairs. You can stay here. You can come out. You're the backup one. I need you. You. And you. And then I had food as well. Let's get the food out. And then lots of extra kits as well, weirdly enough. Put the extra kits in the trunk, I suppose. At least most of them. I think these are all extras. Yeah, I don't need any of these. Okay. And a lot of light replacement kits for some reason. All right, we're good there. Don't need 2 scrappers. Don't need a blowtorch. And we have flashlight. What was on 2? Flare gun was on 3. Fuel. I do have everything. Fantastic. What? Okay. Also, what region are we in? Nambi, welcome. How you doing? Been a while. I'm staying hydrated, don't you worry. This is a smokestacks location, same as the next area, okay? Well, that's scary. Okay. I wonder, because the light turns red when you cross it, maybe when it's not red, you have like more time. Like you can chill, you can repair your car. Time doesn't actually, you know, slip into the future or something. That'd be nice. Let's do this from this side. Why do I have such little fuel? Did I leave the car on? Maybe I just didn't fuel it in that entire zone. Never left, just lurk. Even better. Luckily there's fuel here. Glug, 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 glug. They really nailed the glug glug. So, a few things about this place. I don't know what the loot looks like. Looks pretty cool. Like you can tell something happened here. Guess let's, wasn't there a gas station here too at some point? Let's look around. Okay. Well, that looks like hell. Devil grinder. Imagine a dust devil, yeah, you know? Put it up to the max. Okay, yeah, I can imagine what not to do here. Yeah, don't drive over that. Pop rocks. Kind of looks like pop rocks. I wonder how destructive it would be on my car. Pretty much have to get as much as I can from cars. Believe it or not, instant death. I doubt that. I doubt that very much. Keep thinking my hood ornament is a collectible. Hate to do this, but there's a pretty good-looking car over here. Don't really need the parts at all, which is a good thing to say. Okay, well, it didn't seem to hurt that much. It's like hissing and humming at me, though. Oh yeah, fuel. Just pops your car. Excellent. Suppose we should be a little easier on the battery. Another... I almost called it a pop rock. Break these? Yep. They lag the game, but I can break them. I mean... Nobody said I can't climb this. And nowhere does it say that a dog can't play basketball. Okay, the invisible wall says I can't climb this. That one I believe. So I think you have to do the heck is that? I think you have to do the mission objective to actually get through this. Unless... Alright, it's a little higher than I thought it would be. God, you guys are everywhere, aren't you? What? I mean, we have to explore this. Oh, let me make sure I can actually see right. Tour bus! I needed this. For something. It has the lantern on in the picture. We've lost Dr. Powell now, too. God damn it. Tell your men to stay back. This one is even more dangerous than the others. It's like an evolution. Yes, that's what I said. I don't care what you think. We can talk about that later. Right now I need helicopter extraction. Nobody goes near any more of those things. I mean, the fingers are also mannequins. This is directly out of freaking Elden Ring. This is Rykard pulling the sword out of his gullet.
Join me and we'll be a family.
Okay, like, that's all good and all, but you just give me plastic? You didn't give me anything. Okay, well, I guess just don't drive your car into them and you'll probably be okay. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, that's fine. I guess we have to go there and then zip around. Okay. That was so disappointing, says Quark. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, ain't wrong. Some of these things I wish had a little bit more of a bigger oomph. Not even a bigger boom, but a bigger oomph. Well, I do see that there is a fuel truck over there. So, take a look. beach ball! Cleanup continues, but even 6 weeks after February's lab explosion, we're still finding more and more gel that has escaped into the atmosphere. Between 700 and 800 cubic meters of material was ejected in the blast. We believe it was initially distributed over approximately 200 square kilometers. Given time, it would seem that most gel tends to settle somewhere around local ground level, regardless of environmental conditions. However, its very nature makes it susceptible to strong winds and meteorological changes. A great deal of blast debris may have been mixed in, perhaps even suspended in the gel, which is a habit of slowly absorbing it as time passes. The gel absorbs items it passes over. I mean, I think, like, vacuum, right? Oh, I see. The red balloons are on the outside of the gel, and then when you pop it, it's gone. How interesting. Okay, well, we've learned something. We've learned about beach balls today. We've learned about big balls today. I don't think I need more glass. What am I trying to do? Oh yeah, I was gonna try to get fuel. And then I had this one as well. I needed balloons for, I know some of the personnel upgrades. Sorry, the personal upgrades. Like a better coat. So I know I'm gonna need those. Don't know what else. We'll be on the lookout for another balloon. We need we need like 97 more of them. And then we go here, and we go gunk. Oh yeah, that's why I didn't have any inventory. I had that. It's what a horrible lantern. Everything else is good. Vacuum, we got a second one. I'm not worried. Eat some food. Once again, though, we are kind of at a dead end because we need to do the mission objective before we can get around these walls. So, backing on up. I'm liking the exploration, though. Learn a little bit about the world around us. Flip the switch in the tower, turn on the first circuit. Back up, thank you. Perfect. Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead. Thank you. It'll flip back, trust. I don't think it's flipping back from that. There we go. That's pretty much what I wanted. Okay. I see. So it gave me an item explosives crate? Probably shouldn't have this. Probably need specialist training. You probably need a license. You're probably in trouble. That's something else we can get, apparently. So when you pop a beach ball, it also gives you something else. I understand. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put vacuum away, swap it out. Okay, apparently I can't do it from this. There we go. And we have 2 tiny explosives. We need those for upgrade, for building, I should say, the Liberator Mark II. Holy crap. One of those guys exploded. Bart, what? I have a med kit. Use the med kit. Don't eat some beans. You're dying. Stupid game. I'm pretty much gonna die. You know what I'm gonna do? Eat some freaking beans. Now eat the beans. Why not eat the beans? Panic beans. Oh. What the heck is this? It's a charge stop with a devil's plaything on it. It was a dumpster pearl. What the? Oh my god, it's huge. World's worst charge stop? When life is simply too heavy, lather on this otherworldly substance to lighten your day, guaranteed to reduce loads and soften collisions, or your money back. Alright, well. And with your style. A lot of, this stuff right exactly where I need to be. Whoa! Jesus, I got pulled in! Apparently that's the problem with those. Be careful. They will in fact pull you in, unless I just like bounced weirdly off of where I was trying to jump. A little scary, a little scary. Lull me all you want. You'd be scared too if you were playing. Be startled too, man! I don't want to go out like this, man! I need some more beans, man! Holy hell! Don't hit the car. Sometimes they don't actually give you anything. Okay. Oh, I got 2 giant dumpster pearls now. Eat more food. Let's go in here and do the objective, right? Man, these evil beach balls are scaring me, says username. They don't scare me. What scares me is the floor of death. Floor of death is a little bit worse. Nope. T, not Y. Okay. I wonder if the inner zone is a city. Well, it's a research complex somewhere in the inner zone. Circuit gate. We've seen these before. Have we? We've been considering repurposing the early anomaly barricade technology. We've invested incredible amounts of money, time, and resources into this project, and while it may not have worked as intended, we've still developed something that has intriguing potential applications. It brought to my attention that some engineers have reconfigured our prototypes to exhibit various whimsical behaviors. Together, we have created a responsive, reactive system that is context sensitive. Please, these things are not supposed to be used for racing checkpoints, jack-in-the-box jokes, or visual gags. So it's a racing checkpoint. Gotcha. Look. Look. Bombs for chemicals. Well, I guess that makes sense.
There are old shuttle stops at each crossing point. Use them to recharge your battery and hope they're still in working condition after all these years.
Good. You got it, boss. All right. Now, eat some more beans. How's the car look? The car actually looks pretty fine. Fuel's great. So we are going to be racing. And they want us to have the limb pulse on. I'm not entirely certain why we want to have that on. Oh, because we're driving through this stuff and it's gonna protect us. Gotcha, let's do it. You have to have the limb shield, otherwise the ground here would just completely destroy you. Oh, we're going. Next one. Didn't mean to fall on that one. It's okay. So keep the shield up and keep driving. Poor Ed.
Tobias, how's the power routing?
Well, the neighbors are complaining about the flickering lights, but I told them to light some candles and sit tight.
Francis?
Levels are good, holding steady.
I see, and we're gonna be doing this in phases as we go. So the next one is just this. And then it'll stop at another charging station and we'll have time to explore, I think. Because I'm not really seeing too much to loot around here except for random cars.
Circuit complete. Keep it up, driver.
How strange. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, so we've powered up this thing. And the next one is 4 segments long. And then we'll stop here. We'll be able to get 1 anchor, do this lap. Should be able to explore all of this on this side. And then finish. Okay. Ooh, hello. Seems cool. I mean, this is the most, like, gameplay interacting story element thing that we've had, which is pretty cool. About time you do some racing in your driving game. Yeah, exactly. Previously, it was just like, go here and flip the switch, which doesn't necessarily require the car. But now it's like, hey, you gotta drive fast and hit the switch. Okay, well now I need the car. Ow. Emergency beans. And we're full power. Car's actually totally fine. Yeah, you would be screwed if you did not have the shield.
Getting some interference, Tobias. The power supply is wavering.
I'm working on it. Our local battery farm is putting up a bus. She hasn't been taxed like this in a while, but I'm easing her into it, don't worry.
What the? I didn't know which direction to turn. We got it. So what the heck was that back there?
Battery farms 1 through 3 are reporting total power drain. They're spent.
How long to recharge?
Could take up to a day.
No, I got this.
So that won't activate until we get close enough to it. I believe, yes. So what the hell was all of this? That's a circuit gate. Tour bus, tourists. What the heck? Limb magnetizing. We continue to experience a growing demand for on-site manufacturing and engineering facilities, especially as ARDA's requests for custom-built equipment increase. It's been becoming difficult to keep up with the degradation experience within the zone. In particular, we find ourselves in need of a great deal of machine parts and magnets. For the latter, it has become necessary to improvise large machines that can quickly magnetize ferromagnetic elements and their alloys. While our early prototypes were somewhat jury-rigged and themselves vulnerable to the vagaries of zone conditions, I believe I have devised a substantially sturdier solution. It'll make magnets if we give it scrap metal. Huh. Well, I guess let's get some scrap metal. There are cars. And somewhere around here is going to be an anchor. I think it's actually a little bit further up ahead. How interesting. Actually, there's no scrap metal there. It's just a car frame. Wait a minute. Seven. You can only get a certain amount of magnets from this, and then it'll run out of power. So let's see how much we can get. This is interesting. I've never seen this before, as you can no doubt guess, because I haven't played this game before. Let's get some more scrap metal. Okay. Take all my metal. This ferromagnetic material has enough pull to give it automobile applications. In other words, it can help to accelerate, restrain, or balance components. Actually gave me quite a lot, and that was, if I'm understanding the pie chart, that was like a quarter of the magnet metal we could actually pull from this thing. So, okay. Interesting. Blog recommends scrapping the magnet scrapper. That's funny. Okay. What is it there? It just looks like a magnet. All right, well, we will be able to come back. Man, this thing does not, well, actually, it's using negative power right now. We can come back. So if we see a lot of metal, there's the node. All right, this is irradiated. Now it's not.
Oh, shit.
Total power loss on stations 9 through 15.
I'm on it. Oh, shit.
Get that power back up. The gate at the final crossing point won't open without it.
I'm rerouting power from Battery Farm 6.
EC. Too much and you'll blow out your control center.
Too little and the entire array's going down. We have no choice.
This is one of those parts of the game where they're like, we gotta do this, we gotta do it fast. And I'm just like, doo 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 doo. Yada da, yada da da da. Exploring, picking up loot. Scrapping garbage cars. I'm not gonna go in there. I'm gonna go over here though. Snail God, you have a great night, you god amongst snails, you. I like the sound of grinding that up. Bloop, 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 bloop. Okay. I wonder if we can even get anomalies when we pull the anchors. This might be a very, like, static map. Oh my god, it's so bright! Ah! Staring into the sun. Eat some beans. Okay. Maybe you taking your time is the reason the battery farms are going out. I refuse to believe that. I categorically reject that analysis. I am driving pretty far away from that magnet thing though, so I doubt we're gonna go back for it. We'll just have to find more magnets in the future. I don't even know how they work.
Battery Farm 6 core's overloaded. It's shutting down.
We can't lose the remnant. I won't let it go.
Get back inside. The radiation's peaking.
I've got to repair it. I'll be damned if I'm gonna let this plan fail. We're too close. Your theory, we can still prove it.
Stop. It's too dangerous out there. Tobias. Please, Tobias, come back. Tobias, please come back.
I'm at the battery farm. The fuse box is totally liquefied, but I can bypass it.
Francis, I need you back at the control board.
Not now, Abe.
The minute Tobias reroutes that line, you need to push the connection. Miss it by a split second and we lose the entire power grid.
No. Almost ready.
Please don't do this.
Francis, it's now or never.
I'm rerouting the grid now. I'll be ready for you.
Not Tobias, no! I can't get through there. Don't worry about me, guys. I'll be fine. I'm coming. I'm driving. I'm back on the road. Road again. I'm coming, Tobias. Yeah, I saw the magnetizer, but I don't have any scrap. I already dumped all of it. I might have a little bit more in my backpack, I suppose. Something tells me that's not the last one of those we're gonna see, though.
Give us a signal, Tobias. Tobias? Stay with us.
I got you, Hoppy. Friends? Well, what do you know? One time, I find myself out of things to say. Hoppy, take care of him for me.
Tobias!
I mean, can't he just craft a med kit? Like, he'll be fine. I guess that's our only way through the wall, period. So even though there's anchors on the map, we can't get them. But like, you know, just craft a med kit. Do you know how much radiation I've been exposed to out in this world? A lot. So you need battery power, but also fuel for this. I'm surprised there hasn't really been fuel except for the random squires.
Francis, I love you forever.
I love you forever.
Power's back online. Francis, now!
Tobias, answer me. Please, Tobias, answer me.
Don't do it! You can't go out there! Driver, the power's holding steady. You could open that final gate.
I'm going! Ugh, I could eat some beans, man. Getting out of this crazy place, man. More perpetual stability and no fuel. Man, I don't know how you're supposed to get all of the energy from this place because it was very inaccessible. So it's just a stabilizer we have to do in this location. Not that bad. It's very hazy.
The entire area got scrambled in instability. I'm afraid Tobias
I told you. I told you, didn't I? We weren't ready. We should have planned it better. We should have known.
We did the best we could.
No. Do not give me that. If we had, he'd be here with us.
I'm sorry, but we've got to help the driver.
Don't you dare. What? Wait, is this how you dealt with Alan's death? You put your head down and let Mort fill the gaps?
Actually, that's precisely what I did. And you'll recall the breakthrough in self-healing materials that I made that year.
Oh, well, good for you. I'm sure Alan would have been very proud of you using his death that way.
You know what? That whole pep talk I gave you before to convince you to go through with it. That's precisely the same crap Alan would tell me all the time. It's worth the sacrifice. Stay late, don't worry about me. Finish your work, then we can start a family. Always he'd spew that crap.
So why'd you say it to me?
Because he has to have been right. Because if I let myself think he was wrong, then I can't live with that regret. I gave everything for Lim. This is the last thing I'm holding on to for myself.
Every single day, I still think about how if I had left the zone when we had planned to, I wouldn't have lost Alan. I hoped that Lim Tech was done killing our own. I'm sorry about Tobias.
Tobias was all I had. I need to sign off for a while.
We'll be here when you're ready. Glad you got through, driver. Power on that stabilizer, and I'll see you back at the garage.
All right, the magnets look really funny with north and south sides. I don't know what I was expecting out of a magnet, but... Okay, 2 anchors in front of us. I guess you don't need the energy to get out of this place because of the stabilizer. Hold on. Okay. What did I pick up? I don't know what I picked. I thought I picked up something weird. Funny gauges you've got there. Yeah, the gauges in the car, they don't work very well. That's the first thing I'm getting replaced when I get out of this hellhole. Maybe I shouldn't be running into those. One of them got just stabbed straight through the hood. Actually, what I should be doing is probably a little bit of repair work right now. This thing's been pretty busted up from driving through everything. And I still have enough repair putty to be happy. I like getting repair putty as rewards, because from like the loot boxes. You hear that? I can just spend it repairing whatever I need to repair. Okay. I am slowly being irradiated to death. Let's grab this. This is gonna be worth a ton of energy. Thank you. And really, we just need some like red balloons, some magnets, and then we can leave. Ooh, nice. In most locations in the game, well, let me rephrase. both sides of the wall that we've been on have had multiple different types of biomes, so I'm assuming that the smokestacks here is just gonna be one particular biome, and we're gonna have something that's different than smokestacks eventually. But for our first excursion, this is what we got. I found an Olympium fragment? I don't even know what that is. There it is. This might have once been a much more conventional metal. Either prolonged exposure to elements and anomalies in the zone or deliberate experimentation has changed it into something quite different. It's firm, it's light, it's warm. It's an excellent alloy. Olympium, what does that even mean? It is a fake material because we are in the Olympic Peninsula. So they just call it Olympium because this is where it came from. That is all. Welcome to my TED Talk. Come on, just suck it all in. This thing is very good at sucking. More food, more beans. Oh my God, I'm gonna live. Beans, I needed those. I guess let's scrap this. I do want to scrap like whatever I can here just so I can get more radiation. Temporary radiation zone, I think. Just so I can get more of that good stuff. The magnets, I need the magnets, man. How's the car? Actually, the car is just outside of the zone. There's another squire over here I wanted to get. Oh, I already opened it. Just get everything we can. Also, this scrapper is, it's been good, this plasma scrapper, but it is almost out of juice. If I can, I would like to keep it intact and then just bring it back to base and then just dump it. Dump it into the recycler and get some parts back. You got back the beans from earlier. Yeah, radiated beans. Not my beans. Come on. I need all this. I need it. Also need my beans. Good stuff. Lots of scrap. Now, you're dead. I do have a backup. You're gonna go on 5. We're good. Now it looks like there's another anchor up here. This one is just regular unstable. I also want to swap out this for this. Username says, hey, I found out that Bippin Bits, the Dome Keeper people, have another game in development. I would not be surprised, considering the success of Dome Keeper. Dome Keeper, not Peepers. I'm sure people are interested in another project from them. I would be. I'm interested in seeing what they could come up with. Just like how apparently Satisfactory is made by Coffee Stain, aka the same people who made Goat Simulator and Sanctum. Yeah, I do not need those. I don't know why I always grab the flares. Like, maybe I'm gonna need 240 flares. Something tells me I'm not gonna need 240 flares, and yet here I am. We're gonna need more fuel from something. That's my target. I wanna go make more magnets. Yeah, and Deep Rock Galactic. Well, published, didn't make, I don't think. Published. I can keep the light on. Now. Go. Should be enough. Oh good, acid rain. Eat your beans. Final boss requires a handheld fireworks show. You need your every last flare. Must. Okay. Recommended tool scrap metal. It doesn't say to scrap it, it just says to use scrap metal on it. But, got a lot of magnets, I'm happy with that. Okay. I guess we'll just head up to the stabilizer and then punch it. Guess you know what? Get some more scrap first. Save it up for the grand finale. I guess what you could do is you could just get scrap and then come here, you know, fill up your tank, your trunk. Get as much as you can. Come here and then turn it all into the parts that you need. The magnets. Might not even need magnets. It might just be for fun. Now hold on a second. It looked like there was something up here. Oh, just more red stuff. Basically just follow the road. Follow the Olympic road. Oh, I didn't stop. Hopefully there's no police. Surprisingly not a lot here that can actually hurt you, it seems. It might just be due to the fact that we're still in a bit of a tutorial zone, but there definitely doesn't seem to be that much that's jumping out at us. See ya. Okay. Still want to get more scrap, by the way, because we're probably going to find another magnet maker. I love the little penguins as found it in bullet hell. I used to have a little model of the car. Then I upgraded. Oh man, all-terrains are so nice. Although really, we're off-road, but I don't know, the all-terrain seemed like it was doing a pretty good job. Hello? Oh, you are not a red balloon. Still love the name of those. Got any fuel? Yes, you do. Don't do that too much, you'll take his little head off. I hope not. It's okay, I can always get another bobblehead. Turns out bobbleheads are easy to come by. And that must suck to drive in your tires so long that they actually lose integrity and then disintegrate. Okay. I think I probably have enough scrap at this point. Put you here and there, and actually I don't know. No, I can't. I can definitely make the space. Got a lot of scrap metal too. That's what my mom does. Hey, Bard. Good old Bard. All right, let's skedaddle. Definitely next time we're coming up here, I'm gonna grab like 10 stacks of scrap. But hopefully we'll be able to pick up some upgrades back at the base now that we have things like red balloons. All right, maybe not. Though there doesn't seem to be red balloons in this location. It seemed like that was just something from the previous area. Because there is explosives? There was really nothing here. Nothing much here. Explosives crate. Do I need to remind you that we have been deployed here in only a support capacity? The Army is not supposed to be in the zone's police force. Blah, 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 something, something. Why do we have so many bombs? And electrician's kits. I guess here you can find just random explosions or explosives. Yeah, unknown. Well, it says that there's beach balls here, but I haven't found any. We have found one. That's what my mom does, drives until the tread is a distant memory. Oh, rip. Never having too many bombs. I hope so. All right, let's hit the button. Let's go back to base. We're gonna have to do a lot of repair work when we're back and upgrade some stuff and do some research. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. A good time. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll get a satellite. All Let's go. We're out of here. Time to skedaddle. That doesn't even seem like a very fast closing circle. Which is handy. Whoops! Kinda meant to jump over him, but I don't think my jump was ready. It was not charged yet, or maybe my wheels weren't on the ground. Ow. Okay. More explosives. But I think we're good to go. We got everything we need. Got enough bombs in my pocket. What? Like, I guess that wasn't central enough? Thought I was right on target. Stay on target, stay on target. Guess I just skirted on past. Oh my god. Why white?
Welcome back. Now we know where the well is.
But you're the first to step foot in the deep zone in over 15 years. And I need more time to understand Alan's suppression method. So why don't you stretch your legs and chart the deep zone while you're at it? We'll need to map a way to the well as it is.
No problem, boss. Oh my god. Okay, so Red Spire is the other map type. Unknown anomalies, max storm, max radiation. These places are not nice, are they? But it's all corrupted energy in this place. All corrupted energy all the time. High. I've never seen high energy before. It's crazy. Maybe if we go back to, like, what was it, A9? Maybe if we go back there, all of the doors will be open. Could be something to think about, but for now, first of all, what can we make? Parts locker, analysis module, Olympium torch. I do have 2 Olympium, so I could theoretically build a better torch, which just has like twice the durability of a normal torch, so really not that impressive. Reinforced headlight. Olympium required for this. Physical resistances, nice. As a bonus, they even give the car a spectacled, scholarly aspect that suggests erudition. Okay. Olympium door. That's the endgame stuff. Impact resist, explosion resist. It is just straight up better than the armored doors. Pretty good. Paddle tire, power grip tire, gas reservoir, and the roof battery. Honestly, unless I can get like the panels as well, I need to scan a blacksmith anomaly. Probably in the red spires. I'm kind of like, whatever. You know, if I'm gonna do that, I kind of want to get the whole kit and caboodle all in one go, you know? But we do have, what was it, 73 red balloons? Hopefully we can get some upgrades from that, but I'm a little pessimistic considering that we have 73 of them. Usually when things stack, you need like hundreds. We'll try. Also, don't forget that we are gonna need lots of scrap when we go back. Yeah, I might be able to get some upgrades for myself. Those are the things, it's like usually you need like hundreds. Hold on a second. We'll see. We shall see. I definitely have scrapped too much over the course of this game. Like, I have 2,000 scrap metal. Definitely don't need that much. Oh well. Okay. And you know what? We do not need this torch anymore. Do not need this torch anymore. Come on. Come on. Spit out the goo. Spit it out. Goodbye, plasma scrapper. You're gonna give me plasma, right? You gave me one. That's good enough. And also a vacuum. What do you give me? Probably, yeah, red chips. What am I doing? As always, when I come back, I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Okay. Wind turbine is still good for a while. Apparently these things can't break down, which is nice. You can just gotta use it. I do have 2 new panels. Special panels. We might as well just grab them and chuck them into a locker and then never think about them ever again. And I got tons of paints. You know what? I'm just gonna grab this thing. Oh yeah, and we have that dumpster pearl too. Well, let's hold on to that for a second. What? You gave me puncture-proof tires? Hey, you're gonna need these. Look at this! It's so, like, pristine and circular. Sometimes the dumpster knows best. Okay, well. Pondering this orb. Good lord. It's so big. Okay. Here's what I want to do. Clear the floor. That looked cool. And then Kobe. Camo decal kit and light blue paint, a bunch of gas cylinders, 1 plasma. Well, I guess that's good enough. Wait, actually, I think there's another pearl in here. I must have shoved one in here, I think. Yep. Anything else I've accidentally thrown in? I think we're good. I think it had to be charged. I think it was charged. I wonder if... Oh, it just stopped raining. It's like, I wonder if maybe you could put it out in the rain, find like a puddle, you can make it wet. I don't know where there are puddles around here. You can definitely like manipulate them. But for this one, good enough. Sure. This one should give, I forgot. Pressurized cartridges, copper wire, and, come on. Animal stripes! Why am I so happy for that? Get out of here. I'm unusually happy to see animal stripes. I'm like, yeah! Okay, well. You know what? We can get rid of this quirk that we have. All right, let's see. When fuel shifter, hood, wipers. The hint is still here. It makes me wonder if I actually have 5 things that are like this. Or I like 4 quirks that this thing has hinted me on. So when fuel increases, the front right door opens. Yeah, okay, so that's how this works. Okay, and then we have another one. When the shifter somethings. Okay. Something happens to the car when I shift. When I shift into drive, the front right door is trying to close, but the physics is glitching out, so it's not actually closing. Here, try it like this. It keeps trying to close. Oh, come on. Get out of the car. Why are you beeping at me? Okay, so when the funny thing is that technically if I put fuel in the car and then put it into drive, it would close the door. But I think the problem is that it's not actually working because of the weird physics that this game sometimes has. So when the shifter shifts to park, I guess when I shift to park, every car door closes? Wait, really? Again, it's trying to close it, but it can't close it. When you shift into park, okay, two doors closed. The rest of them can't close. And then I broke it because I got out of the car when it was still open. Okay, well, let's get rid of this quirk because it doesn't work. And then we have another one, which is when the wipers are switched on, the car, I don't know what, I'm just gonna hint this one. Where's the hint button? How do you hint? Oh, investigate. Jolts forward? When the wiper turns on, the car jolts forward? I didn't notice that. Did you notice that? Oh, yeah. Would you look at that? That must have been a new one. I have not noticed that, like, at all. Okay, we can get rid of that one. And then there's one more. The hood. When the hood... something. You know what? Let's turn the car on. Right. Right. Not noticing anything. Work just says, ah ha 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 ha. Thanks. What do you do, Hood? What do you control? Hold on a second. When the hood is closed, is open, is detached, something happens with the headlights? When it's closed, they go bright temporarily. Wow, what a quirk. The hood is closed, the headlights brightens. Okay. Well, we have a lot of, like, freaking useless quirks. It doesn't even close when I want it to close, the back one. I'm gonna break it when I get out of the car again. God damn it. No, don't get in the car, get out of the car. God, the physics in this game. Okay. How many mechanics kits do I have? Let's get rid of all of this. We're fixing it all. Get out of here. Close car doors when shift to park. No, I don't want that. Hood is closed, the headlight brighten. You know what? Nah. The back door repeatedly falling off feels like a quirk as well. Unintended, possibly. I mean, it is really funny. But it's clearly just like a physics problem. Also, dead beef. Okay, and then... I can't believe I had enough kits for all of this. The only one we'll keep is the trunk one. Everything else is gone. There we go. Still says I have a quirk. Okay. Repair. Let's grab some putty. There's still a few things here that are pretty damaged. Trunk one is a classic. I did watch a little of someone else play Pacific Drive, and they also had the trunk one. Makes me feel that that is a common one, potentially maybe even built in, such that the developers probably want people to experience that quirk, if possible. Wouldn't put it past them. You know, I only have one more. Okay, torch. This thing is gonna break at some point, that turbine, but until it does, it'll operate at full power forever. So we just have to remove it before it goes bust. And I really like, armor panel, we'll get rid of that one. I really like having both of those on the side, the wind turbine and the hydro generator. We get a lot of power back. Yeah, it's a peculiar wind turbine, and I think it has like, I think it probably has impact resistance or something. Yeah, like 60%. So unlikely to be destroyed. XL roof storage is busted. Worn. Its loose cover and a tiny tear are conspiring to make this an unreliable place to keep your things. This is no longer a reliable container. Okay, well, we'll dump that. I guess home light. XL roof storage. Do I have another one? I do. So, I do love that you can just like grab things and pull them off. I guess we'll take everything out of this one, put it in here. Oh, you don't need that. Gotta keep this. Oh, Jesus. I guess it's a good emergency light, as awful as it is. Okay, empty. Get out of here. And then you can go back onto the roof. Excellent. Now, car is pretty much good to go. I'll fix the battery later. Particles just kind of floating in the air. Let's... I feel like I should get something. So I'll buy Olympium door blueprint. At the very least, here's my thinking. I want to know how many Olympium fragments I need to make the door. 8. So we need quite a lot. We need to figure out where to get Olympium fragments, and then we can start building these doors. It's only logical that the remarkable toughness granted by extra plates of reinforced steel brings with it some extra weight. Remember to lift with your knees. 10 more health, a bunch more resistances. Okay. Oh yeah, my upgrades. Radiation suit requires 30 Olympium fragments. Balloon shirt requires 6 carbon fiber glass. Grip gloves we have. Anti-theft backpack requires coral. Coral! But we do have the red balloons necessary for 1 upgrade. Clunk, 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 clunk. The balloon shirt. Piercing resistance. There you go. Done. That's the only thing we can get, but it's good enough for now. Anti-theft backpack will be nice, but we can't get that for a bit. This garment, made from anomalous goo, provides a protective barrier that reduces piercing damage, all without squeaking like agitated balloons or floating you away. Plunk. Jesus. Well, I definitely have things to do. We gotta plan out a new route into the deep zone and figure out where we're gonna get more bits from. Actually, there's a really fast route, G1, D1, straight into the zone, so that's probably a fast way of doing it, but I wanna hit the new location first. So we might just do the same old path. Or go to D3 and then jump in. Either way. I will, I'll do some, like, house cleaning between now and then, I think. I want to repaint the car again. Basically, whenever I have the time, I like to redo the car. So I'll do that. For now, though, for those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next drive in Pacific Drive.